What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are here with some more Need for Speed information. But today we're not talking about the M3 GTR, we're not talking about Gamescom, we're talking about Need for Speed next year. You know, we're talking about Need for Speed's annual cycle and whether if it's actually gonna continue. Now, I haven't seen any videos about this, and I think it's quite interesting because we might not be getting a Need for Speed in 2016. So without further ado, I'm going to discuss, you know, about the article, which I've got a link down to in the description if you want to go and link it. If I haven't put it in there, remind me in the comments, and I'll go ahead and put it down there because I'm very lazy. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll get straight into this. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, so if we get straight into this article, we can see that the COO of EA, Peter Moore, he basically said he was unsure if Need for Speed is going to be an annual release, which I think has its good points and has its bad points, which we shall discuss in a bit. But basically, this means that Need for Speed 2016 may not be a thing. So, you know, what kind of does this mean for Need for Speed, both in the long term, if it were to happen, if it weren't to happen? So if it were to happen, it'd be good for the gamer. We'd get a more complete experience. We'd have more time to experience the current Need for Speed, which obviously they've put a lot of time and effort into, and basically we'd get better games each release. But on the flip side, it's kind of tradition, you know. I mean, the Need for Speed has been annual ever since its dawn. I think there was one other break, and that was between 2000 and 2002, from Porsche Unleashed to Hop Shoot 2, where you know, they were switching developers, and obviously next gen and that kind of stuff was coming around. The only reason I know that is because I've done a lot of research. But yeah, like, that was the only other break that Need for Speed's ever taken in its like life cycle. So at this point, it's kind of a tradition to see a new Need for Speed game every year. And honestly, besides that, that's the only thing that's holding me back from saying, you know what, I want to see a Need for Speed next year. It's just purely the fact it's tradition, and we're so used to it at this point that I just want to see it again. But from kind of a gamer's standpoint, from the true gamer in me, really wants to see it go on a 2-year life cycle. But the Need for Speed fanboy inside me wants to have another game each year, just to have another Need for Speed game. Like, Need for Speed's always been one of those series for me. It doesn't matter how bad it gets, or, you know, whatever happens to the series, I'm still going to end up buying it just because it's Need for Speed. And even if it was, you know, not as in-depth as, say, it would be if it had a 2-year life cycle, I still think I'd buy it if, you know, especially the fact now they're going back to the underground street racing scene, you know, I would probably still buy it just because it is Need for Speed. And you know what, I know for a fact I'd buy it. It's 100% certain I would buy it, unless I was homeless on the streets and didn't have a PS4 to play it on. Like, I don't know, I'm a bit mixed opinions on this. I mean, there's lots of things you can do with Need for Speed to keep it exciting, you know, and innovative. I mean, Black Box did it for how many years? They kept the games constantly, you know, refresh, and, you know, they kept on doing it. So I think Ghost can do it. I think Ghost have really good potential to create a really good game. But if it was to go on a 2-year life cycle, or development cycle, sorry, I think it could be quite good. I think it's got good points and bad points. Honestly, I would like to see it. Like I said, the gamer in me wants to see it on a 2-year life cycle, but the Need for Speed fanboy in me wants to see it on a yearly life cycle. So I'm not sure. I mean, we've still got Need for Speed 2015, obviously, and we're going to have to see how that pans out, but I think that's interesting. It's interesting to see what the guys at EA are thinking about, you know, Need for Speed and the future of Need for Speed, because it's kind of big news, you know. I mean, like, again, like I said, we've had Need for Speed yearly launches ever since its dawn, so just to have something like this it's a pretty cool thing to see. And, you know, I mean, it's like EA and Need for Speed and Ghost generally listening to their fans finally, and I mean, that's never a bad thing. So yeah, that was today's video. If you guys enjoyed, hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Gamescom is right around the corner. The M3 GTR was launched on Twitter, and all types of stuff has been announced, and I can't wait for Gamescom. The Gamescom hype is real. I might as well show you the new screenshots actually, from the M3 GTR if you haven't already seen it. I'll put them up. Oh, I can't speak today. I'll put it up on the screen now. Yeah, this was announced earlier on their Twitters and stuff. These are all the screenshots that we've had so far. And that's basically it. That's all the information we know so far. I thought I'd pop these in at the end just so you guys can see, just in case if you haven't already seen it. So yeah, if you enjoyed, please hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one, and stay safe, guys. Peace.
This the kind of beat to go.